And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 54 Red Mage quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Western Fanaland, just outside of Vesper Bay, at 12:13, and we need to talk to Tia. So the quest is called Tracking the Cabal. Tia awaits word of the merchant man's destination. So I've asked some friends of mine in the Science of the Seventh Dawn to keep an eye out for the ship. We should know if the assassins seek to enter any of the major ports. Ah, my Lenosian contact. Hi, this is Tia, and they are still there? Excellent, thank you. So it seems the assassin's merchant man has been spotted sailing into Aleport. Come, we've no time to lose. Okay, so thankfully we can teleport straight to Aleport, so let's go. I call him Tia because I'm not even going to try and pronounce his first name. Wow. I like the music in this song. Let's talk to him. So, my apologies for dragging you halfway across the realm, but I did promise you a journey. Now, as for the merchant man, I'm told it's anchored a short distance offshore. We need to know more about the connection between this ship and our foe. They may have simply paid for passage, but there is something about that vessel. I say that we wander the port and see what gossip there is to be had. Okie dokie. So let's gather information from the peeps. So the merchant man what just sailed in. I don't know buggery about it, but not even the bleeding name. All I know is his crew's about as living as a cabin full of corpses. It ain't natural. There's a rumor going around that the Yellow Jackets have taken an interest in their dealings, so I'd rather keep me distance any road. I'm finished answering your questions. Now off with ya. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the dialect in Limsa is kind of annoying. Okay, let's see if we can find the next one. There's a merchant. So, name me, lass. I've not to tell about that ship. They say that she's a trading vessel, what brings goods from Radzat-Han, but her crew's a sullen lot. Asking a friendly question about what they was hauling got me naught but blank stares and silence. Fair enough. Let's talk to the nervous navigator. So, that ship's naught but trouble. You mark me words, I've mates what swear they've seen her pulling alongside Imperial vessels. Only the gods know what's hiding in the holds of hers. Could be weapons, could be prisoners. Just the bleeding sight of her makes me whiskers twitch. Cool. So now let's go find Tia. Maybe Hildebrand will show up. So, were you able to learn aught of interest? Strange crew? Mystery cargo? Ship's name unknown? I heard much the same. I'm beginning to think that our assassins use a vessel as a floating base, with no permanent camp on land. It would certainly be easier to avoid the attention of local forces, not to mention curious adventurers. I also spoke with an acquaintance in the Yellow Jackets, and he confirmed the ship's official status as a trader to and from Radzat-Han, even if rumours of her dealings with Guardian agents in open water are rife. As long as the merchant man appears to trade within the law, however, officials are reluctant to force their way on board and cause an incident. They've yet to uncover enough evidence, it seems. Well, if a solid reason to investigate is lacking, then mayhap we should help them find one, eh? Let's have ourselves a look in some of their crates on the docks. Just a little innocent curiosity is all. Fair enough. I mean, there isn't trouble. We're just going to make trouble where there isn't any. That's just how it is, I guess. Okay, so where do we go? There's some crates there. Ah, okay. So let's see this mystery cargo. Let's see what fight we have. So the crate contains a cerulean tank of Imperial design. Okay, dead. Right, let's go talk to Tia now. So, how did your investigations fare? I found a veritable bounty of military supplies, cerulean tanks, Imperial rations, Imperial insignias, and on everything. The authorities will be most interested to hear of this. I'll wager. What's that you have there? Does give the bulky key, a large key dropped by a sigil-scarred assassin. So, well, dropped by one of the ship's crew members, you say, and I just so happened to have found a most inconveniently locked box. I shall go and relay our findings to the Yellow Jackets. I'm sure you'll think of some use for that key of yours. Okay. So, you hear a faint groan coming from inside the box. So, let's use the key. So, what? Where am I? Was I sleeping in a box? What an odd thing for me to do. Don't you remember anything? Of course, oh, perhaps not. Oh, wait, I remember something. Arya. My name is Arya, I think. Is it? It's a lovely name. Do you think so? Then I suppose it will do for now. And what does a girl call you? Mithrie. I'll try to remember that. Thank you for letting me out. What happened here? Is aught amiss? This lass was inside the box. I might suspect a stowaway, but it was more likely she was kidnapped. The people who took you may be lurking nearby. We should probably put some distance. Like, was she like scared of him or what? Come now, you needn't fear me so. Mithrie, please say something reassuring, would you? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, I have crafting guides, and he's gentle as a kitten. He is. If you say so, Mithrie, then I suppose it must be true. Well, you seem to have made a new friend. Let's see about arranging some lodgings for now, and we can discuss where you go from here. Okay, so let's now go to talk to Tia again at the other side. So the poor girl was asleep within moments. This entire ordeal must have left her exhausted. As for the results of our efforts with the cargo, I suggest we continue this conversation outside. Fair enough. I mean, she was asleep in a box, so the fact she wasn't dead was quite something. Okay, let's talk to Tia. So I presented our findings to the Yellow Jackets, and the evidence was indeed sufficiently damning to spark a full-scale investigation. Regretfully, it appears the assassins caught wind of the coming storm. A squad of soldiers was dispatched to the docks only to witness the merchantman sailing away with all hands on board. Not quite the outcome we had hoped for, but at the very least they'll no longer find a warm welcome in Eorzea's ports. The other issue we face now is what to do with young Arya. Her breath carries a faint aroma that may account for her memory loss. I suspect that she was subjugated to a certain incense, which, when inhaled, can cloud a person's mind. The next step was likely to brand her with one of those vile sigils and affect the permanent destruction of her free will. It was fortunate that you released her when you did. Arya remains muddled, but her condition should improve with time. And once her memories have returned, we can learn exactly who she is, and just as importantly perhaps, the circumstances which led to her capture. Cool, so that's complete. So, the next quest is the level 56 quest. So, anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.